Florida is the fourth largest economy of the U.S. Agriculture, construction, and tourism are some of the main sectors here. Now this state is facing an exodus of workers. Fewer people are tending the fields, and construction sites are lacking laborers. A recent law has criminalized the transportation of undocumented immigrants into this state. Florida relies heavily on undocumented workers, but the new law doesn't only have an impact on the economy of the state, it also has an impact on the immigrant families who feel threatened, and this is also why we see emptier fields. She works in a tree nursery and has chosen to stay. She spoke to us but wished to remain anonymous for fear of being deported.
La ley que este señor ha puesto los ha afectado mucho a nosotros, porque de hecho, pues acá en Hunter es donde más inmigrantes.
Now, the law that this man has signed is strongly affecting us. It's especially places like this one that need us, because there are many fields, many nurseries around here, thousands of tomatoes. What will now happen to these fields with the new law? It's not only us who's affected, it's the whole community.
Los inmigrantes, sino toda la comunidad.
The law also makes various parts of their lives more difficult. The Farm Workers Association of Florida advises them that state hospitals now are required to ask patients about their immigration status. It's these kinds of problems that has this woman seeking help from this group advocating for fair working conditions. She's been living and working in the US for 15 years. Like many, she has built a life here despite not having a visa. Her kids were born in the US, and one of them has a serious illness.
I have to take her to the doctor every 6 months because she has an illness in her kidneys. Now I don't feel safe anymore. I can't take her to the hospital. What if they ask me for my immigration status in the hospital or on my way there? I'm afraid of going out. What if they detain me and ask for my documents?
The Farm Worker Association of Florida, along with other civil rights groups, has sued Governor DeSantis and his administration, hoping to block the law's enforcement. The association's spokesperson, Yvette Cruz, argues that without migrant labor, not many will be prepared to do the work left behind.
Of course not. You don't see a Caucasian out there bending all day from sunrise to sunset, working more than 14 hours a day. You don't see other people trying to do the jobs. So no, we don't come and take their jobs. On the contrary, you can have your jobs back now that people are leaving. Come take it.
But for now, those open jobs are not being filled. A gap where migrant laborers are removed with no one willing to take their place, which is expected to leave a hole in the state's economy.